Here on Pippins Pregame with Pippins manager Marcus McKimmy before the Pippins resume their weekend series with the Port Angeles Lefties. And, Coach, tough game yesterday. Ryan Jamison pitched well enough to win but didn't get the run support early. How can it affect how a pitcher is out there on the mound when he's pitching well but the offense not really producing much behind him?
Well, it's baseball, but I think we can all agree that playing with the lead, pitching with the lead is different than obviously the latter, right? You know, being behind in the game. JMO did a heck of a job of really bearing down and making pitches and putting up another quality outing on his resume to give us a chance.
I thought a lot of the guys hit the ball pretty well. You look at Brett Wells, for example, taking a double taken away from him that could have scored a couple of runs. How do you keep these guys in good spirits, even though sometimes the hits aren't falling, even when they're hitting the ball hard?
No, you're right. Their shortstop made a heck of a play too in the third with the infield in. Otherwise, that would have gave us a lead at that point. Plays out there. We can use things on both sides of the ball as learning opportunities. They made more plays than us, and honestly, they made more pitches than us. Even though it was a good game on both sides, we just have to find ways to execute, better. Maybe that's the short game. Maybe that's with two-strike hitting. Some days it just doesn't go your way, and we pack our lunch and go back to work today.
We talked about it a little bit this past week, Coach, about Joe McGreasy's last start. Wasn't his sharpest, but still was able to go out there and put up some zeros on the scoreboard. What are kind of some of the improvements you'd like to see today so that he can go a little bit deeper into this game?
I'll be a strike thrower early in the count. He had a lot of 3-ball, 3-1 counts, 2-0 counts that a lot of them he worked his way back into. But I think last start he knew that was an atypical performance by him, and I expect quite a bit more efficiency from him today.
In a sense, this is almost kind of a rematch. McGreasy saw this lineup before up in Port Angeles. Pippins' lineup has seen the starter they're throwing, Tyler Tan. What kind of comfort level can that give in a season where you face so many different arms, so many different hitters, to kind of maybe know a little bit what to expect going in today? I'll
tell you this, that I've learned in just my short coaching experience. When you start assuming things, the game will punish you. Comfortability is your worst enemy. We like what we know from the scouting report standpoint. You still have to execute a plan. You still have to play the game. You get 27 outs to score as many as you can, and our goal is to score more than Port Angeles today.
All right, that was Pippins manager Marcus McKimmy before the Pippins go for a win today to even up the series at 6:35. Coach, I appreciate the time. Go get one today.
Thanks so much.